Welcome back. We are in downtown Bismarck at IPAT, and this is National Disability Employment Awareness Month, and my guests are going to give us some ideas, some tools that can help people who may have a disability that maybe, one extreme or not. Scott Wiseman is a senior AT coordinator here at IPAT, so thanks for letting us come in today. What's the first thing we're going to talk about?
Great. Well, we're going to talk about some computer adaptations. So this would maybe be for someone that maybe a little bit of loss in their hands or planning for the future, maybe talking about a degenerative neuromuscular disease along the lines of multiple sclerosis or ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, kind of planning in the future. Maybe they won't have much use of their hands down the road. So we'll take a look at a computer program to make some voice activation happen.
Okay.
And so I'm using Dragon Naturally Speaking, pretty popular software program now, but we'll get this up and running and really intended to make you more efficient with less keystrokes and less mousing. Wake up, open Microsoft Word. Blank document, table, space. Go to sleep. And so what you see there is we opened up the document with just our voice, and then we also used Word to possibly place some text or a table that's used very frequently and just all with our voice. But Dragon can be very efficient with just your voice, or if you have some motor use of your hands as well, it can be very, very efficient.
Okay.
So.
And the next one is a not a scanner.
We're taking a look at a digital magnifier here, and this would be for someone obviously that has some vision loss. And so when we kind of talk about this device, working with somebody recently, they had been diagnosed with macular degeneration, and what they do at their job is work with text. Sometimes they're using the phone book for phone numbers. Very difficult text to see. So what we have here is a digital magnifier. They're able to magnify those words. Maybe they need to change some of the colors as well. But really made that possible for them to stay on the job and do what they need to be able to do.
Sure. Well, that's great news for somebody who wants to maintain that employment. But why is it important for the employer?
Well, for the employer, the research and statistics really bear out that it's much less expensive to retain an employee than to hire and train someone new. And with that employee, you already know their dedication level and loyalty, so just really makes sense.
Okay. All right, Scott, thanks a lot. Peggy Shirley is going to show us the other tools that are available. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for having us come in.
Welcome.
And all of these are keyboards of some sort.
They're all hardware solutions for computers, and we're going to start with this keyboard, and you mentioned it does look a little bit different. It's larger, it has much more obvious keycaps, it has 2 markers on home row, and it also has a built-in mouse. This helps somebody stay on the job who is experiencing some vision loss as well. And at home row, they could find it very quickly, they could see the letters, and they never had to search for that mouse. It was always in the same place. Another example of someone that IPAT was fortunate enough to work with, it was someone who, as a result of some therapy, some chemotherapy, had lost the use of their right arm, and they were an inputter, a data inputter. And so we found for them a one-handed keyboard. It's a half keyboard. It's used for the left hand, and she was already a touch typist, so anything that she wanted with her right hand, she would just touch the space bar and that letter's there. Okay. So we all knew it, not a lot of relearning. Another solution that we did for someone is they were a left-handed person, as simple as that, and you'll notice that the numeric keyboard's always on the right. And they just weren't very efficient, and so we added a standalone numeric keyboard, put it on their left, and they did really well. And the last thing that I want to bring to people's attention today is an accommodation that I use. I'm an individual who has arthritis, and all of my joints can hurt. And this is my mouse, Marci, and I had discovered that I was experiencing a lot of pain in my right shoulder, and it was from holding that mouse out all the time. And I thought, I I need to do something differently. And I found this Contour roller mouse, and my keyboard sits right here. And to mouse, I just use my fingers. This moves around my cursor. This is how I select, and I can just do everything right here, and I never have to extend that shoulder. So for anyone, whether you are an employee or an employer, check out iPat or come to our open house this Thursday and check out some solutions then, 3 to 5.
Excellent, 3 to 5 in downtown Bismarck in the Wells Fargo building. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.